All right, moving on. I want to continue our topic of quadratics. We just solved some quadratic equations and graphed quadratics. So we talked about finding the vertex, right? The vertex being the min or the max point of your quadratic function, your parabola, your U-shaped or upside down U-shaped graph. Once we have the vertex, we can get a quick sketch, and then we begin to analyze it, talk about its key characteristics, right? Like the minimum or maximum value, or the domain, the range, the increase and decrease in intervals, line of symmetry or axis of symmetry. So let's see what we have in this next example. So here we want to find the equation of the quadratic function with a vertex of 2, -5, and contains the point 3, -2. So they give us a vertex and they give us a point on the parabola. Right, we want to find its equation. So with that said, we could use vertex form. So they're giving us, again, h and k right here. So I'm going to write out the vertex form, right, of a quadratic function. And we're going to use that to help us create this function here based off the given characteristics. So standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. Vertex form is a times x minus h squared plus k. Again, with vertex being the ordered pair h, k. So with that said, we've got a function here, f of x equal to a times x minus h, well, that's x minus 2, right, squared, plus k, which is -5. So substitute. So I'm plugging in that value for h and k. And now we got to find a, right? So again, if you want, we can go ahead and simplify this a little bit. F of x equal to a times x minus 2 squared minus 5. So now we got to find the value of a. All right? And we're going to do that by plugging in this point. So again, we know it contains or passes through, I'll write that down here, passes through 3, -2. So here's a x and a y value that we can plug in. So that implies -2 is equal to a times x minus h. Well, again, we're given x. So let's go ahead and plug that in. So that's 3, right, minus 2 squared minus 5. So we create an equation, one variable, that being a. So -2 is equal to a times, well, 3 minus 2 is 1. So we got 1 squared minus 5. So we got -2 equal to, what, a times 1, which is just 1, minus 5. And then we're solving for a. We got to get a by itself. So we'll go ahead and add that 5 over to the other side in the equation using addition property of equality. And we got 3 equal to a times 1, which is a. All right, so I found my value of a now. So there's a. So that implies our function, f of x, is equal to a, which is 3, times x minus h, x minus 2 squared, right, minus 5. Now, it didn't ask for standard form, but if we wanted it in standard form, we could square x minus 2, distribute it 3, right, combining like terms. But there's our function. We've created that quadratic